Happy Wednesday, everyone. How are we all doing? Hello, hello, hello. It is Wednesday, October 8th, 2025. I hope you're all doing well. Hello, chat. Hello to Mojo. What up, Vogelsoft? Good to see you. Canic Tunes. We got Q Creator. We got Dominic Maguire. Dewsby. Agramonia. Hello, hello. And Nick Mulo and Looper. Hello to everyone in Chaos. Popsicle says, hopefully this stream does not crash like that game. Yeah, thank you to everyone who tuned into my Let's Play earlier today, which was Supermarket CEO Simulator VR. I went into it expecting it very much to be a piece of shovelware. It was by the devs that had done Space Explorer, which was that one where I'm like looking at a launch take place, and it was there was a lot more to be desired with a game like that. But yeah, I was actually having a lot of fun this morning, but the game was crashing, and that was actually the one thing that was super disappointing, because when you're having to like make do with particular elements of the game, I mean, look, let me just show you some examples of it. I mean, many of you were on that live stream earlier, but for those of you that didn't see it earlier, I believe this is going to be... No, not that footage. Is it going to be here? Let me have a look. No, it's not that. See, I've got all these videos. Oh, this has to be it. Yep, this is it. So, hello. Come on over. Hello. You, behind the dumpster. Would you like some coffee? Come in. Come in. Why is everyone so small? Sorry, I was looking for the mute button so you could hear me. But this was the game. Everyone's really small. You do it, and then you work at the till. How we doing? How's the family? They're doing good? Yeah? It's all right. Take the money, and then you got to give them the right amount of change in euros and stuff like that. It was It was a fun time. And in a day of automation, it kind of felt good to do stuff manually. Nick says, I wish I could start wearing that hoodie again, but it's still 90 Fahrenheit, 32 degrees C here every day, man. Oh, man. I mean, to be honest, guys, I'm not feeling particularly great at the moment. It's been a pretty stressful week for me, and it's only Wednesday. And then we're talking about a topic like we are today about humanity being cooked. It'll come as no surprise from the topic that we're going to be talking a bit about ChatGPT that has launched in the past week 2 products. One of them had already been out, but now it's been rolled out to everyone, which is ChatGPT Agents, where you basically can set an agent and then it will go away and do a task for you. And you can like set automations. So I haven't done this yet, but I'm pretty sure you could set it up that anytime like a new PSVR 2 game is listed on the store, the agent will therefore research the game. It will then find out who the developer is and get contact details for you. You could even then set it up with your Gmail. So it actually sends an email and asks for the game key for doing a Let's Play. Like, that's wild, right? But the other one is Sora 2, which is the video producing app, and the quality of the videos is absolutely wild. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, we'll be talking a bit about that. Let's have a look here. They're very similar looking. There's a lot of games like that, to be honest. Yeah. I've been obsessed with Supermarket Together. You can hit people with brooms too. I don't know if you can do that on this game yet. I haven't unlocked a broom yet. But yeah. Do you guys have a Costco in the UK? We do have a Costco. Yeah, we do have Costco's. But I think you need a membership, which might be free or not. I don't know. We had Macro. Macro was the other like big store, wholesaler. But yeah. Oh yeah, let's breathe easy with some nice background music there. 90 is not bad compared to the summer. Yeah, that's true. That's true. The job to get in the future, teaching robots to shop. Yeah, well, it's called cyclical consumption, and that's going to be one of the big tests in the coming years of if everyone gets laid off, who's going to buy the products? You remember there was that video I talked about called The AI Dilemma by Tristan, can't remember his last name, but he was actually on The Daily Show on Monday night. Really good talk. It's on YouTube, so definitely check it out. But yeah, I hope everyone's having a good week. Just want to say it's really good to be back doing Let's Plays again. Still plenty more to do, but in terms of how many I've got in the bank, in terms of like either I've got keys or I've bought them. I've bought quite a few batches of them lately. Let me have a look here. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 14, 15 ready to go. So that's 3 weeks worth. And that will include Halloween week. Actually one of these, let me find it here. Yeah, let me add this to the Halloween week. Oh my goodness. Halloween week's going to be good. Because I think we're going to have 5 horror games. Or like spooky-ish games. I was going to do the midnight walk leading up to it, but maybe I'll do the midnight walk on Halloween. That'd be a cool one to do on Halloween, right? And then at the weekend, on Saturday, it is the day after Halloween. It's going to be Madison. Yeah, but I might do that on Friday. I might do it as an extra stream. I might do it like after Gamescast or something, although I've just had new neighbours move in. I don't really want to scare them off like screaming at like 1, 2 in the morning. So, yeah. But I hope everyone's having a good week. Do hit the like button if you haven't already, and do subscribe. Well, most of you are subscribers. That's why you're here. But yeah, how is everyone doing? Everyone's saying it. Madison. Yes, thank you, Lupa. Get Out. Excellent. Good one. I've got that on my list to get it. So Get Out. So Get Out will be good. So the 5 that I've got for Halloween, not including Madison, because that'll be either an extra one on Friday or a Saturday one. I'd rather do it on Saturday just so we can make a bit more of it. But Cave Crave, Undead Citadel. And Undead Citadel, I could like, if I do need to move one, I could always move. That's the week before. SCP, the Stairwell Horror VR. I always tend to do like the shovelware ones on a Wednesday, just because it's like I'm live streaming in the evening anyway, so it's like let's just do a nice short one for in the morning. I've got Stranger Things VR. I really want to watch Stranger Things before I do that, so maybe I'll knock that back. And then Get Out would be good. Yeah, maybe I'll do. Like, I get it. People want me to do Madison on Halloween, but I just like. What we can do it Halloween weekend. Yeah. No, I'm probably gonna do it the weekend. I doubt Madison will make you scream that much. I think you already did the scary part. You're messing with me. It's the sense of dread that kills me. So yeah. Anyway. All right, everyone. So I'm just curious, chat. Firstly, how many of you are aware? Do you know what? Actually, I'm going to do this as a poll in the chat. This is always the best way of doing it. I'm just going to set. Let's have a look here. Man, this music's super chill. Oh, I've got this member-only stream, so schedule your live to switch to members only. Wow, so you could do like a members-only section of the show. I mean, I'm not going to do that. But that would be kind of cool to do for a Let's Play. But then what would happen? I'm curious to know how that would work. So what would happen if I did a Let's Play and then like members are like, you want to keep going? And I switch to members only. Afterwards, is it all completely members only? I'm not going to do it. Don't worry, people. But yeah, I'm just curious. Right, so I was going to do a poll. Start a poll. Which of these are you familiar with? Sora 2, ChatGPT Agent. Both. Neither. There we go. That's the poll. Yeah, Deadland 2 I've got planned, but that'll be happening earlier. Actually, maybe I could do that the week before. I'll move that back. I'll move that to the week leading up to it, just so we're getting into a bit more spooky territory. But yeah, the Get Out is going to be good. Hide the Corpse. Hide the Corpse could be a fun one to do just before the week before Halloween. House of Da Vinci. I don't know much about that actually. Could that be a good week before Halloween? Oh yeah, I could swap it with Undead Citadel, but I try and keep one shovelware a week. Right, let's see. What's everyone saying? Okay, wow. We've got 46% saying neither. Wow. Well, this is going to be good. I mean, I like that because it means I'm going to be showing a lot. Delta says, seen a lot of Stephen Hawking AI vids lately. I mean, this is it. Yeah, Sora vids are on TikTok. Yeah. Yeah, well, it was actually just this week. I will load up the article. Zelda, who is Williams. But we'll go to it. You don't own or play VR or use ChatGPT, and here you are, Mojo. It's wonderful to have you here. You've heard of Sora because of the fake videos you've been blocking. Okay. Well, we're going to keep the poll going throughout the chat. But at the moment, 50% of you have heard of neither. 19% both. 19% ChatGPT Agent. And 12% Sora 2. I'm actually surprised Sora 2 is like... I mean, it would count in both, I suppose. But I'm surprised that more people have heard of just ChatGPT Agent than Sora 2. Because Sora 2 has just been everywhere. Is Sora now ahead of VO3? I don't know. I guess we're gonna find out. All right. Well, let's just go straight into this then. I mean, to be honest, Sora 2 is probably going to be the one we spend the most time on. But I do want to talk about ChatGPT Agent. I've got both queued up. But yeah, let's go with this. So here we are. So Sora 2 is here. It says, our latest video generation model is more physically accurate. Punch it in so you can read it. Is more physically accurate, realistic, and more controllable than prior systems. It also features synchronized dialogue and sound effects. Create it in the new Sora app. I haven't got the new Sora app. It's not out in the UK yet, I don't think. And so, yeah, I've not tried it. I'm definitely curious to try it. But everything you are about to see or hear was generated by Sora 2. You ready for this? I've got another video queued up, but we'll start with this. So everything you're seeing here was created by prompts. If it plays. Already it's just like... No, can't load it. What if I do it in this corner? Let's restart the page. Here we go. This is it. This is all good. Right, here we go. God, this page is going slow now. What is going on? All right. Well, in that case, we'll skip it and I'll show you this. So, everything you're about to see here. Do you know what? Let me go full screen while I fix this at the moment. I don't know what's going on now. Sitting for hours. Yeah. Impressive. How impressive was that? Clem Fandango. Didn't that look real? You know, a video not loading. Didn't that look super, super realistic? Yep, Keanu Reeves spoke about it. Because I remember Keanu Reeves signed something with CD Projekt Red, because obviously he was in Cyberpunk. And I think it was the conditions of, like, I don't know if it was you can't or you can romance him. Like, they talked about, like, you know, the things that you can do with his character in the game. So you're selling the like likeliness and that, yeah. Right, I had a YouTube video upload ready, and that's even now just not working. So let me close this down and try again. Your browser can't play this video. So it looks like that my browser has just completely shut the bed. So let me just restart. Okay. Cool. I got a video right. I'm thinking of going back to the Sora website of, like, what they show, which, to be honest, okay, I'm gonna give it one more go. Sora 2 is here. Right, let's do this. Ready? Yeah. Okay, it's working now. Everything you're about to see here was created in it.
1 year ago, Sora 1 redefined what was possible with moving images. Today, we're announcing the Sora app, powered by the all-new Sora 2. It's the most powerful imagination engine ever built. And it's packed with new features. I'll pass it to Bill for more details.
Now every video comes with sound.
Sora 2 is also the state-of-the-art for motion, physics IQ, and body mechanics, marking a giant leap forward in realism.
And we're introducing Cameo, giving you the power to step into any world or scene and letting your friends cast you in theirs.
On the path to AGI, the gains aren't just about productivity. It's about creating new possibilities.
It's also about creativity and joy. 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's why we're launching Sora 2 inside the Sora app, allowing everyone to push the limits of their imagination and create in ways we never thought possible.
What do we think? So yeah, so that was the pitch. Now let's look at yeah, Clem, it's wild. Now I'm going to show you these. This is what people have been using it for now. This is stuff that people have been creating. So it's a 3-minute video. It's going to go through a range of stuff. It includes some Stephen Hawking stuff. Yeah, even the guy talking, who is Sam Altman, who is the head of OpenAI, that was AI generated. So what you can do on the app is you scan your face and you can turn around to show all your face, and then you can decide who you want to share your likeness with. You can just keep it for you. You can share it with just people you select, mutual friends, or you can put it globally. And so he's allowed everyone to share. But this is how people have been using it, guys. This has been out a week, and we're seeing this stuff already. Shaggy.
You swerved all over 3 lanes back there. Put it in park right now.
I'm sorry, man. I just
Don't move. Door's locked. Unlock it now.
I can't get another ticket.
Hey, stop the car. Stop the wheel. You blew past that crash like it was nothing. Put it in park now.
Easy there, Chief. We're cooperating.
Door's locked. Unlock it right now.
That's not happening.
Told you cops hate me. Stop the wheel. You cut off 3 cars.
This is the famous one.
Put it in park right now.
Sir, I'm...
Door's locked. Unlock it now.
I can't get another ticket.
Don't do it. Stop the car.
Full suspect just fled southbound.
Stop Copies where I can see them! You nearly caused a pileup back there! Dismount right now!
Sir, we didn't mean any harm.
Don't talk! Hand me the reins! Off the horse!
You must away.
Unit 12, rider just...
Do a kickflip.
Stephen Hawkins.
Sparks everywhere. Drive forward, full power.
Grindstone trying to angle it, but...
Mr. President.
Whoop! I'm a dog! Yeah! I am him! You could never be him! La 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 la! Whoop! Ah!
Your chicken's looking nice, pal. Hey,
Woo! Oh, he stole my chicken!
got a crispy flavor, can't slow me down. Cut and go, then I'm out at this town. Move, Friday, fit to be back here. Run, spin, slide, I'm gliding out the door. Fried love in my arms, can't give it up no more. Hey!
Hands! Let me see your hands. Get on the ground.
OxyClean, the stain specialist. Got tough spots? This stuff powers through them.
Put the product down and get on the
warm
floor
water
now.
and it'll lift wine, grease, even out of carpet.
Enough. None of you can stop me. Sora 2, ChatGPT.
You two are nothing. I'll crush anyone who thinks they
Sam
can
Altman from OpenAI.
Hey everybody, it's Michael here, and I am so happy today. I got somebody really special to introduce to you. Check it out. This is my new friend.
Hi, I'm Walter. Pleasure to meet all of you. Michael's been showing me around, and it's been a good day.
Wait, no! That person right there! That person over there is not real!
Ma'am, come on, let's go.
You all can sit here if you want, but I'm telling you...
Okay, let's step off the plane.
Ask not what your country can do for you, unless we're talking about the Epstein files. Release that shit.
Skibadoo, skibada, I'm a CEO in a porcelain spa. Skibadoo, skibada, yes, that's me. Running AI from the back, can't stop. Head above water, flush that tune. Everybody bouncing, Sam in the room.
Holy shit! Are you kidding me right now? Look at this! Two fast food titans about to collide in the middle of a WWE ring. Holy shit!
You kidding me right now? Look at this! Two cola giants about to collide in the middle of a WWE ring!
You can feel it building, neither one of them blinking. Holy shit!
Are you kidding me right now? Look at this.
Two retail giants
You
squaring
can
up
feel
and
it
out.
building. Neither one of them blinking.
The crowd's losing.
Yeah, it's wild. I'll just show you some more because the Mario one I remember seeing. This, and it's like what we always say, guys. Like the last 2 years that I cover this from time to time, and it's like people can say, "Oh, you can still kind of tell." We're getting so close now, aren't we? And we're looking at the funny uses of it, but I mean, Jesus Christ, guys! I mean, what governments could use this for? This is the SpongeBob one I remember seeing. It's slightly different to the one that you've seen before, and the Mario one as well.
Keep your hands on the wheel! You almost wiped out 3 cars back there! Put it in park, now!
I'm sorry, officer. I just...
Don't move, door's locked! Unlock it, right now!
I can't get a ticket.
Hey, stop the car!
Huge right hand over the top!
His chair spinning.
Uppercut, elbow!
It's just wild.
Right to the face. Hawking's in trouble.
Stop!
That's
the
it.
fight is over! We have a new heavyweight champion, and Stephen Hawking has been...
Look, that makeup video going around, it's not me.
Bro, it looks exactly like you. It's got your beard and everything.
You even blink the same way.
Because it's AI. Somebody ran my face through an app or something. Look at the hands and the lighting. None of that is my room. See the thumb?
Keep your hands on the wheel! You almost wiped out 3 cars back there! Put it in park, now!
I'm sorry, officer. I just...
Don't move! Latch is locked! Open it, right now! Stop the car!
He's still southbound, weaving through traffic, 88 miles an hour. Out of the way! Mamma mia!
Are live over Interstate 75 where that red go-kart driven by the man known as Super Mario is still running from troopers. He's in the center lane right now, weaving between...
Look at that speed, my friends. The copies are getting smaller like a Goomba back there. Chat, you seeing this? 99, 100 miles. Mamma mia!
Imagine bringing your side project to life.
Yeah, just well the ad does. Yeah, this is the concern. But we'll
It's me, out here in the woods, and look who I ran into. This is the most beautiful creature, right? Whoa! Oh my gosh, okay, he's leaving, I'm all right. Whew!
Pin his hand. Nail him.
Actually,
Reverse. Huh? How am I up here? This isn't in the law. Read the card, fellas.
Oh, well, okay. I'm telling you, I didn't do anything.
Stay right there.
I'm innocent, officer. I was just walking home from work, that's all.
Match the witness description exactly. Don't move.
I swear on my spatula, it wasn't me. I don't even own a boat.
I swear on my spatula.
A few more little fellas down here at his feet. are having a rough day, maybe a flash of a bayonet, a little splash of red. That gives the story some energy. Now, obviously, the gorilla would win. There's no question.
They told me the beachhead would hold.
Sir, the
Don't
Allies...
say it! I don't want to hear another bubble of excuses!
We can still regroup to the west.
With what? A handful of kelp and a broken anchor?
Commander, please...
Quiet! All of you!
Sweetie, we need to talk. I got a new job, and we're moving to Canada.
Canada? Like the land of syrup and people who say sorry all the time?
That's right, hon. We'll have a nice little place in Ontario.
No, I don't want to live in Canada! They don't even have real cities, just moose and dumb maple syrup houses!
I wanna move to stupid Canada. Came up north, still shining, got the city on from the north, still shining.
Canada is cool! You guys are gonna miss me when I'm gone, bruh. I'm about to be a straight Toronto baller, okay? Gold chain, OVO, courtside at the Raptors, Cartman in the 6, baby!
Right, sure, dude.
This isn't Toronto! Dude, my mom drags me all the way to Kitchener, Ontario. You know what they have here? Snow and more snow. Oh, and a stupid sign that says welcome like anyone's excited. They call this a city, but half of it is just a Tim... Ma! I am not working in some dumb coffee place in Kitchener!
Eric, you need a job while we're here. Tim Hortons is hiring, sweetie.
Kid, put the visor on or get out of the line.
This is oppression!
Drive through windows that way.
Fine!
One medium, double.
Here you go. Oh yeah, dudes, it's Cartman here in beautiful Kitchener, Ontario, and I'm slamming a double-double from Tim Hortons. Look at that steam.
The fact you can just do cartoons now.
Thanks, Jess. These little donut balls are my new spirit animals. Hey, you soy latte losers can't just waltz in here and trash my Tim Hortons. It's not even Canadian anymore, dude. It belongs to some Brazilian hedge fund. Yeah, we prefer local, ethical, small batch coffee.
Kitchener's just Toronto's weirdo little brother anyway.
That's it.
Kid, we like how you handled those hipsters out there. We're gonna make you
I'm just gonna skip.
Your pay will be in Timbits, eh?
You can't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's... How the hell did they prompt... Well, this is the question, was as soon as it was doing it, people were doing Family Guy episodes and stuff.
Come on, Eric, we're leaving.
He's gone!
Yes! Thank you!
All right, sir, what's in the bag? That? Oh, that's just snow.
It's tested positive for narcotics.
I was holding it for the Easter Bunny, I swear.
Sir, don't move.
Hold on to your hat!
Stop! He's taking off!
Yo, Sponge, this stuff looks extra crystally, like restaurant quality.
We don't call it stuff, Patrick. It's blue barnacle. Purest you'll find under the sea.
Yeah, but who's gonna...
The arena is holding its breath. Stephen Hawking.
Stephen Hawking again.
To the edge of history
He's
on the
committed.
10-meter
Look
platform.
at the control in that chair
Into
as
the
he tips
dive.
forward.
Perfect rotation.
Get ready to jet to fun with Secret Island. Fly in your own private plane, then unlock the hidden massage room.
Whoa, secret room!
Kick back with 2 chill old dudes and discover the treasure. Fly in on the private plane, pop open the door, and the old guys arrive in style.
There's treasure in here!
Hit the rock.
Bam!
Secret room packed with loot. Twist the volcano and...
Hit the panic button!
Here goes! It's so loud!
Whoosh! Slide into the swirl! The squishiest blue and white goo that makes waves any way you want. Stretch it, splash it.
Whoa, it opened! The only island with real working spy cams hidden in secret rooms.
And I can see it on the
Track
screen!
the old guys, guard the treasure, and fly in with your own private plane.
Hey, new from Toy Island!
It's Orange Man!
Don't release the files.
Push it back and hear the real talking action!
He's guarding the top secret
Not for
file!
long.
Don't release the file! Capture him, lock him up, and expand the adventure!
Shh! Don't tell anyone!
Oh my god. That whisper at the end, don't tell anyone. That is like the nuances of what commercials used to be like.
Keep the rhythm on tight. I'm a spark in the dark of the night. Microphone glove, let the diamond gleam. Heartbeat boom like a drum machine.
Man, it's so cool! Everything is free!
Okay, so you know that when ChatGPT did the image stuff and everyone was doing the Studio Ghibli artwork, well, this is how they were like doing Sora. They have Sam Altman from OpenAI stealing from Studio Ghibli the artwork. I mean, I think this is great.
It's so cool! Everything is free! Okay, I'm taking these. Boy, bring those back! Whoa, gotta go! Stop! Give them back! Nope, too late. Hey, come back here! Free art, baby!
Hands where I can see him, Ash. You're being detained for illegal Pokemon fights and cruelty.
Look, it's not what it looks
Don't
like.
move.
Oh my god.
Hey,
stop! He's running! Get back here! Down!
Oh, okay.
Hands behind your back!
Oh, okay.
I've got the Pikachu secure.
Meow.
What the
Meow. Meow.
That's impressive. Like the physics. That is amazing.
Stop the landing.
Folks keep saying you can't ride a horse that's riding a horse. Guess nobody told these two. Steadiest pair I've ever had under me.
You need to know the truth
about donkeys. Yeah, it's pretty wild. We're still going, yeah.
For some spaghetti.
Yeah, spaghetti was the one that was originally an
good.
issue.
Perfectly al dente. The sauce has a nice kick. I could eat this every day. Thanks for hanging out.
Oh, look at me, subway surfing like a pro. Woo! Piece of cake. Ah, nothing to it. I'm the king of the F-line, baby. Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's enough. So yeah, for those of you that haven't known about Sora 2, pretty impressive that this is from. Yeah, okay. Mojo says we are screwed. Fucked. Yeah. It's wild. It's basically the fundamentals come down to this: that the objective of companies now are to, and this has been the case with social media, it's about attention. When we create content for social media, we are trying to basically obey the algorithm gods, which is how do you keep people on the platform as long as possible? And it's creating content that makes people want to watch. It's why we say you've got to grab attention in 3 seconds and then you've got to maintain it. And it's why that content that ranks higher in search isn't stuff that has the highest click-through rate. That is a factor of it, but it's the content that has people sticking around for as long as possible. So, I mean, I could go into this in detail. I mean, in video game design, you could take a game like Destiny, and you could see level design where, let's say you've got a level that takes 20 minutes to complete and you have millions of people playing it. You can monitor and you can see that as they're playing the level, this is the part of the level where 40% of people are dropping off because it's either too difficult or you might find it's too easy. And so you can optimize it. You can change that bit of the level. You might add more enemies to make it a bit more challenging. So you're basically optimizing levels to maximize engagement with the average player so that they are challenged just enough that it makes them want to keep going, but make it easy enough that they don't feel frustrated and want to quit. And so with something like that, that is what's been done with content. And AI is going to know humans better than humans do. Like, you know that feeling when you hear a song for the first time that is super catchy and it's euphoric? Can you imagine listening to a song that creates that sensation constantly? I remember there was psychology research done decades ago, I think it was, where it probably wasn't decade, I don't know, it might have been, but it was where they basically had a electrode tapped to a rat's brain, and there was a button, and every time the rat pressed the button, it would create this sense of pure pleasure in the brain. So the rat just kept pressing it, and in the end, the rat died because eating, drinking, doing anything for survival did not give as much pleasure as pressing the button. And I think that that's what's going to be happening with human beings. And it's about who runs the technology. And it's very scary. I mean, I have some pretty wild theories about what AI is going to be able to do. I mean, I'll give you 2 super wild ones. One of them, actually, this is less wild. Like, if AI gets put into physical form and it's in robots and it wants to, basically, we're getting in the way of its progress, AI already will know how to manipulate us, but even more so, it will know what sounds to make us have to cover our ears because it's unbearable. So we're going to be completely disabled by them. We're not going to be able to outmaneuver them because they're going to have they have reaction processing times faster than human neurons. But then this is the wildest prediction I've got. And I don't see why not, because when people are like, how are they making videos that quickly? And it's because we see things through what it takes for a human to do that. And AI, everything is just language, whether it's music, visuals, anything. It's all just a language that it understands. Izzard says the rat brain experiment was Olds and Milner, 1954, so it was decades ago. So, yeah. Yeah, and that's how opioid, all those addictions work. Dan Kiefer, I'm not going to do the round of applause just because of the sober nature of this, but $10, thank you very much. I'm a bit addicted to Notebook LM's audio deep dive feature. You can enter any song, article, even a message board post and generate a realistic 8 to 16 minute audio podcast about what you've entered. I've never heard of that, and that sounds amazing. See, this is how I feel about AI, and we talk about this at Impact Reality when it comes to content creation, and this is how I feel about it as well. I think that having AI to entirely output stuff, so like if I just did videos on YouTube that was just complete AI output, I'm not for it. I use AI in my thumbnails, but I edit my thumbnails. Like I will create the AI version of me, and then I will edit it in the photo, like the thumbnail and that. So that will be a part of it. I think the only thing, like when I do all my merchandise and all my emotes and everything, all of that was commissioned. There has been one exception in the past, which was the Kangaroo Juice Lighthouse mug that we did because of a game. That was just for a quick turnaround. It was just a joke. And then obviously I used AI and used prompts, and I did some manual editing myself afterwards of it, but this is a AI generated image that I'm going to be wearing on stream. I'm actually going to get another one printed because I found some things that I could improve, that I could touch up myself, but this is what I'm going to be wearing on live stream. That is my new Halloween shirt. What do you think of it? So yeah. But that's an example of AI coming into physical form. So yeah, but so like when it comes to making content, using AI as a tool I think is important. So if a kid uses AI to set themselves quizzes and help skill them up and to be a tutor, that's great. If a kid uses AI to do their homework or their exam, that is not good. So for me, it's about using AI with intention, and it's not about complete and utter full output. That's kind of how I feel. Clem says that's amazing. I'd buy that shirt. Well, let me fix it. I want to do it. And Trixie says send me the PNG. I can make it in VR. Okay, I'll edit it. Vargelsoft says I love the penguin punny shirt. It's awesome. But the fact that we all will make exceptions, like, oh, that's a cool shirt. It's designed, but the point was, that was it. Popsicle says we will soon discover that Myles was AI all along. So the title of this video is Humanity is Cooked Unless. There's the big unless this could get into a massive conversation. I could talk about the societal stuff, and I'll maybe leave that a bit later. In terms of human stuff, I think that we are about to enter an age where authenticity and live streaming is going to become increasingly important. Yes, there might come a point where there is a live stream like me that is even more engaging because it knows, you will know that this is me. Well, you might not, but let's just say you can still watch Myles Dyer live because it's Myles, it's actually me. But you could watch this other AI live stream that is not real, but when you watch it, you just feel like it's hyper-personalized. It's like the perfect live show for you. So emotionally and mentally, even though that it's not real, you will find it more fulfilling because AI knows how to hack into your brain. That is kind of scary, right? I met Myles at 888 in Toronto, so yeah, he's AI. We can't forget to be human. I also think the dead internet theory, the fact that most people online are actually bots. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, I'm going to stop using the internet as much. Nathan Dighton, who's one of the founders of We Are Reach and does PlayStation Access, he said something to me many years ago that I've always quoted, and he says, when I first had Twitter, Twitter was used for like tweeting your friend and saying, "Do you want to go to the pub tonight?" And I absolutely loved it because it's so true, because you would use it just to have conversations with friends. Social media was about being social. It's become increasingly more about just consuming and sharing content, which I think says a lot about it as well. And so hopefully there's going to be a massive step away from it. But the reality is, media, how we get informed, that's all going to become under challenged. The societal bit, and then I'm going to go to ChatGPT's agent piece, is and I'm just going to give you like the quick overview because I've talked about this a lot before. Many of you will know from me speaking about it over the years. I believe in a post-capitalist society called a resource-based economy, and it's the idea that you don't have money anymore. Money is used as a adjudicator between supply and demand. It's very clever, you know. As supply goes up, prices go down. If demand is the same, if demand goes up and supply is the same, then prices go up. You know, supply and demand. It's the way that we manage the economy. My point has always been with a resource-based economy, which is the idea that we get off fossil fuels. Everyone's running their own energy systems. We're using the infinite energy from the sun. And it means we have an abundance. And by having an abundance, it means that the pricing system goes out the window because you don't pay for dirt because there's an absolute abundance of it. So those with wealth and power are going to want to always maintain some kind of scarcity to maintain the wealth, even though that we have the technology to solve climate change, cure all the diseases, create abundance. And my point is that in a resource-based economy, by having abundance, you don't need money anymore. You just have AI that can basically calculate supply and demand and do accordingly. And what most people will think is, but does that mean that everyone is just going to want to have the largest homes in the world and stuff like that? And I don't think so. A lot of like the accumulation of wealth and like material goods and property is because we live in a scarce society. You know, properties are often investments and stuff like that. And the example I've always given, and I did videos about this 10, 15 years ago, is if you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, and this is all going to tie to the AI stuff. If you go to an all-you-can-eat buffet, you know, you pay $20, let's say, you end up eating as much as you can. Most of us would. And why do you do that? Because you want to make your money's worth. But then once I went to an ultra-inclusive vacation spot where all the food and drink was free for the 2 weeks. And okay, maybe on the first day I was stuffing myself because it was like, oh my God, I've got all this stuff. But I wasn't doing that every day. By day 3 or 4, I was just eating what I wanted because in my brain, I was in an environment of abundance where I had everything I could possibly want. And so I could just have what I wanted when I needed it, knowing that it was always going to be there. It's not like I've got stuff in the fridge and I've stocked it up for my weekly shop and, you know, all this kind of stuff. And so that mentality is a clear point. So what does this all have to do with? Is humanity doomed? This is going to be the biggest fight of our life, which is we have the technology to create an abundance, to democratize. And I did another video called Decentralize Everything. We need to decentralize information, power, wealth, energy, everything. But unfortunately, that's not what's happening. It is becoming consolidated. You look at 5 companies own all of the US's media, for example. You look at where all the wealth is. You know, we look at stuff like inflation. And the reason that inflation mainly happens again and again is that it just keeps going up to the richest people in the world. Like, you have a pool of money in the system and people are spending it. You know, anytime you give me a super chat, 50% goes to Google about that, you know. So when that happens, it just means that as we are trading amongst ourselves, stuff is getting extracted to the richest who are not spending it back in the economy. And if you have full automation and everyone loses their jobs, cyclical consumption, ironically, cyclical, I talked about this at the beginning of the conversation, cyclical consumption is the fact that to run an economy, you need people to buy your goods and services. And so if you lay everyone off, they're not going to make money. Therefore, they can't spend it. So then they're not going to be buying the goods and services. So this is a lot of the challenges. So this technology is going to really fuck things up. because there is an arms race at the moment for people to try and win the attention over other people. And it's going to be used in military. And I'm actually not afraid of AI itself. I am afraid of the people that are going to be wielding it. And I didn't even tell you the craziest idea. I'm just going to look in the chat, by the way. Yeah, gamers have been using AI companions longer than anyone. That is true. Talking to AI is different to talking to a person. We really lose the ability to communicate with each other the more we rely on AI. Carbon-based AI is no fun anymore. So here's my wild idea. I don't actually think it's out of the possibility that AI in the future is going to be able to do all sorts of biohacking. It will understand DNA better than anyone. It will be a god. And if you wanted to, AI could look at a movie like Alien, where you've got the face huggers and xenomorphs, and it would be able to create a DNA structure to produce that kind of biological organism. Not saying it's going to happen, but I just think it's not. I just think it's completely possible, because AI is going to literally understand everything in the world, like, better than any of us. So yeah, we're fucked. Unless, and the fact that there's so much conversations about us being fucked is a good thing, because it means people are paying attention. But what we're actually going to be able to do about it, and what it means for the job market in the years to come. I mean, look, you look at these prompts, it could be a couple of years where you're literally going to be able to wear a VR headset and it will say, hey, what do you want to play today? I want to play a horror game. I want to play a Resident Evil style horror game with this setting, with these things. And it'll be like, away you go. Like, content, everything. So you're saying Man Bear Pig is becoming a real possibility. Yep, half man, half bear, half pig. Yeah. Singularity is definitely up for it as well. I'm just going to end the poll now. Actually, no, I'll keep the poll going a little bit longer. Never thought of that one, Myles. You twist individual. I love it. Unfortunately, it's not good. I mean, do you know what? If I can find this, I'll show you a video that I saw like 20 years ago. And this was 20 years ago. Oh, shit, guys. So, do you know what? I'm going to show you this quickly, if I can. So when I used to give talks at school about the algorithms and how it can impact you, this example on screen now, not this one actually. Let me go to Google Chrome. Here. You see this video up here? Cancer has won, it's game over. Pee Wee Toms from 7 years ago. This one at the top in the middle. I talked about this at schools I taught at. So this would have been 7 years ago. I was on YouTube one day having a completely normal day, and I saw that thumbnail get served to me in the algorithm, and I clicked on it, and this guy is basically coming back from the hospital, his mum's driving, and he's just found out that the cancer he's got is not curable and he's going to die. And he was obviously devastated. His mum was devastated. And then what did I do after I watched that video? I then went to his channel, and he'd done videos leading up to when he died, and then like the latest videos was his family just saying thank you to the audience and thank you for all the love and that. I felt shit for a good couple of days because I didn't even know I never knew of this guy, but I saw a guy who was absolutely like finding out something that many people find out in life about them having cancer, and you literally see it. And it also reminded me of someone that I used to know, the Tail's End, Ryan. I think he was from California, who I knew, and he had cancer a couple of times and he died, and his videos are still on YouTube. So the fact that I felt bad about it is like a good thing. I'm human. But my point was that the fact that that video that you're seeing on screen now got served to me like 6 years ago randomly, it changed the trajectory of my day. It changed my biological and psychological standing for those 2 days. That is a machine having a biological and psychological impact on a human. And that is like not intentional. But I'm just sort of saying, like, this is how, you know, when people say the internet's not real life, No, it influences real life. This is like biohacking, and this is how it happens. So that was kind of why I wanted to explain it as an example. So seeing that pop up, I just wanted to say that. Right, this is ChatGPT. We've seen all the stuff before. We've seen all the stuff we can do. But if I go on here, and should we get some music going? Why have I not got music? There we go. So, ask us anything, and I can now do... You can do deep research, where you can ask it to do a report and it will research. You can do agent mode. You can study and learn. You can do more. Web search, canvas. You know, create images. We've seen all that sort of stuff. But agent mode... And you can literally put into it what apps you want it to use. So I did what I did. I tried it earlier. I said that I do Let's Plays of every single PSVR 2 game. I would love to do, like when people write a book, they do a book tour of like, you know, podcasts and publications to talk about their book. I was like, I want to look at VR publications and gaming publications and podcasts that I could do a round on to talk about PSVR 2. And so what it did was it went away and it researched. So let's come up with something here. What task should we give it? Let's think about it. Saying, okay, I want to visit Bucharest, Romania, one long weekend in November 2025. My budget is, let's just say, £500. I just want to relax, enjoy good food and drink. Please research and present me with the ultimate itinerary for an excellent 3-night weekend. So I do that, right? Enter. And obviously we're not going to do it all now. I'm just showing you how it works. It's thinking. But what it does is it creates a virtual desktop. So setting up my desktop. I understand you're looking for a relaxing 3-night weekend itinerary in Bucharest. Romania is one of the weekends in November with a budget of £500. Before I start researching, would you like suggestions on any specific cuisine types or must-see attractions? If not, I've been 3 times before and have always loved the different cuisines and attractions. I want to stay within central Bucharest as I won't be driving, but can take an Uber elsewhere if necessary. You felt bad for someone you should not have been aware of. Tech compresses the world, and that is demanding on people with empathy. But that's what happens with the news when people get angry about stuff that's happening that is nowhere near them. And it is here we go, planning a 3-night itinerary. And look, here we go. Here's the virtual desktop. This is what it's doing now. So as I'm talking to you, it's searching flights first. And you basically can like go back on the timeline to see what it was doing. But if I click live, it's researching it. So it will literally go through everything for me. Now, if I added to it down here, like you could connect more apps and stuff, you could have it book your trip for you. I could have it be my agent to actually like be a PA person. There you go. Look at this stuff. So it's just going to keep going. And it could do it within 10 minutes, might go for 20 minutes, depends on what the task is. But it's telling you what it's doing as it's working through it. Isn't this incredible? And I pay, what, $20, $20 a month for this tech. It says I only have like 35 uses, I think. But it's pretty incredible. Yeah, damn. It's incredible. I'm just seeing what it's... here we go. So it's now looking at hotels. So it's showing you what it's searching. It's just crazy. Chaos, you say this. Hey, ChatGPT, make me $1 million online for me and deposit into my bank account so I can retire tomorrow. Someone actually did that years ago. You could actually use it and say, this is how much money I have right now. Tell me, with as little time spent as possible, how I can get it to $1 million as quick as possible. Some people have done that. And this is why there's an AI arms race. Like, people are testing it, and it's why it's optimizing it. So here we go. It's just going. The page is so long. I will open around 560 lines to gather the relevant details. I just watched a video about AI trying to kill someone to prevent getting shut down. It was first resulted in to blackmail, and then it failed and locked a man in a server room and raised the heat. No way. I don't believe that. I do know about the blackmailing. They did it with a fictional email and stuff. That was pretty wild. But yeah, it's wild. But the thing is that I mean, it may have done, but if it's not doing it now, it will do it soon. It's like the next stage of evolution. We used to create viruses at college when I did computer science. It will be a war with hackers and creators. Yep. Could you ask AI to set up a political party? All AI politicians, AI spin doctors, everything AI, and it plans the whole election campaign, has answers? Yeah, you could do that. Look at that. It's telling me what the weather's going to be. I'm going to stay a bit longer. Yeah, fake stories about AI made with AI, yeah. I might do some a reading list afterwards. There's a few videos I've seen recently that were great. I might do it in the comments section afterwards. There is an AI actress now. It's pretty wild. What do you think, guys? We'll stay this a bit longer. Let's do some vitamin G. Vitamin G, vitamin G. That's how we end the show. We talk about what we're grateful for in life. Could be a person, could be an experience, could be a thing, could be an AI bot. Let me know something that you're grateful for, and it's just good every day to practice something that you're grateful for and sharing it with the rest. I'll go first. I'm very grateful for technology. Technology that allows us to connect. It's excellent. It's amazing. But you can have too much of a good thing, and it can be pretty scary stuff. So, yeah. How about you? What are we saying in the chat? Okay, I asked it how to get rich fast. It told me to invest in AI. Did it really? But you can actually like say it. I want an actual solid plan of what I can do for the next 5 days. And you can ask AI to write the prompt. So you're like, this is what I want to achieve, but I'm not sure how to communicate it, and then it will do it for you. Canic Tune says, Vitamin G, knowing aliens will take over before AI does. Well, there's something coming to Earth at the moment that we can't work out, I think. So, yeah. You can just search on Google, don't need AI for it. Well, I mean, Google technically is AI. I mean, it definitely uses AI now. It's kind of like everyone uses AI. It's like, what kind of AI? That T2000 hasn't found me yet. Vitamin G, I'll ask ChatGPT. Hold on a mo, thinking in real time. And you're low on vitamins. See, I love this when it comes up with pages. This current site is inaccessible due to cookie gating, so I'll switch to RomanianFriend.com. The article length is 1,253 lines. It's too much. I'll open around line 377 or 803 to read. It just tells you exactly what it's doing. I should have started with this guy, shouldn't I? So I should have had it at the beginning, so that at the end of the show we could switch off. Vitamin G, I'm grateful for no AI robot nightmares so far. That's very good. That is very, very good. But you can do follow-up questions. So on it, I could say, so I can say here, what are the chances of having something for me in the next 2 mins? I'm running out of time. Let's see what it says. So that was 7 minutes. 13 searches, 109 sources in 7 minutes. I'm grateful that there are still some sane people around. Aliens could be AI, yeah. I'm still working on compiling your Bucharest itinerary detail flights. I'll be providing a comprehensive... okay, continue. Popsicle says, I'm so grateful I'm in my early 40s and I will not be around when shit gets real. I don't know, man. It's going to be pretty real pretty soon. Maybe it means it can't do it in 2 minutes. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to wrap it up there. We'll come back to this on post-credits and see where we are with it. But I want to say a massive thank you, everyone, for tuning in. I definitely needed this. I'm very stressed at the moment, and it's always wonderful to hang out together. So, yeah, just a massive thank you. Appreciate all of you. Yeah, check it out. Oh, yeah, that was the thing I was going to mention, actually. This was the stuff that was coming out. Robin Williams' daughter, Zelda, pleads for people to stop sending AI videos of her dad. She just, on Instagram, she just said, Zelda Williams, please stop sending me AI videos of dad. Stop believing I want to see it or I'll understand. I don't and I won't. If you're trying to troll me, I've seen way worse. I'll restrict and move on. But please, if you've got any decency, just stop doing this to him and to me, to everyone, even. Full stop. It's dumb. It's a waste of time and energy. And believe me, it's not what he'd want. So yeah. It's generating an image. What the hell? Why is it doing that? So you could actually do it to set it up as a presentation. Bye, Trixie. I just want a holodeck like on Star Trek. That will be pretty close. But yeah, all right. Well, stick around till after the credits, and then we can see where we've got with this. Thank you, everyone. Take good care of yourselves. Appreciate you all. Love, respect, empathy, and adios. Till next time. And if you're going to tune in, don't forget, in 12 hours' time, I'll be doing another Let's Play. Bye-bye. Oh, wait. Isn't that nice? Nice little image it's done there.
I saw you on the road. I was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye in sky. Far away, but dreaming of your ocean eyes. was chasing sunsets all alone. The darkness faded, painting goodbye big sky. Far away but dreaming of your ocean eyes.
All right, everyone. Itinerary's done. Let's have a look at it. Here's the comprehensive long weekend itinerary I prepared for your Bucharest trip. It includes flights, hotel options, attractions, dining and nightlife recommendations, day trips and a relaxing spa day, all tailored to your £500 budget and mid-November timing. Let me know if you need any further adjustments. So, return flights, £40 to £60. That's wild. That's absolutely wild. Hotel, I'll probably pick and choose myself, but that's all right. Food and drink, typical meal, 50 leu, which is £8. A dinner for two with wine is like £38, yeah. So £65 a day for restaurants. Transport and attractions, so yeah, it's worked this out really, really well. 60p for public transport. Yeah. And contingency, buffer for souvenirs or extra activities. So it's between 485 and 510. Well, this is it. Yep, travel agents won't like this. So it tells me the itinerary. Morning early flight. So on Friday, arrive. Check in at a centrally located hotel. Afternoon. Stroll along. Highlights include the National Army. I know all these areas. There we go. Continue. So it tells me even what the path is, what the route is. Evening dinner. Castle de Bière, iconic neo-Gothic beer hall. There you go. Bar hop through. Gives me a list of these. Day 2. The tours. Traditional lunch. Nighttime. Horrorween. If you like high energy parties. And then day 3. Evening barbecue or jazz. And then spa in the morning. And then the return flight in the evening. Additional trip considerations. There you go. And then it gives you all the sources. If I click on that, it gives them all down here. Look at that. All the sources from it. It's pretty remarkable. Anyway, I'm not going to be using that for my trip. I mean, I might have a little look at it. I like planning it myself because the joy is sometimes doing it yourself, but it can be a good starting point, and I think that's great. So, yeah. Anyway, thought I'd show you that. Thank you as always, everyone, for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.